Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? This is the Kobe Bryant film room, man. What's going on, man? I figure I'd tap in with you guys, man. I ain't talked in with y'all in a while, man. Let's see what's up with y'all. What's up, Cheyenne? Salute, salute. Behind the Bench Sports Network. What's good, y'all? What's good, man? As you see, the topic of this live stream is the mainstream media versus us. What's up, 225 girl? What's good? What's good? Tap in with me. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Okay, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Put the ones in the chat if you can hear me. So before I continue. Can y'all hear me? Okay, cool, cool, cool. 225 girl, what's up? What's up? What's up? Hey man, look, there's a lot of stuff that's been going on, man. You know what I'm saying? This news media, man. It's crazy out here, man. It's corrupt, man. And we got to do something about this, man. It's going too far, man. This stuff is way out of hand. This type of stuff has supposed to been handled years ago. You know what I'm saying? Years ago. You know what I'm saying? Salute, Cheyenne, salute. And so this the thing, right? Like the title says, the mainstream media versus us. And what does that mean, right? In my personal opinion, I'm a little bit of a conspiracy theorist, right? I think there's an organized effort to fool the public, to mislead the public. That's what Behind the Bench Sports Network is here for. Behind the Bench Sports Network is here to correct the BS, uh, to change the narrative back into our favor, right? Because these people are masters of controlling the narrative, right? Painting a picture for the casual fan. It's remember, it's not me and you that they trying to fool. It's the casual fan that they trying to fool. The people who don't know basketball, right? The people who just watch every blue moon. The people who just watch the highlights, right? Me and you, we've been watching basketball 20, 30, 40 years. You know what I'm saying? So we accustomed to the game. We know the rules. We know a travel when we see it. We know a double dribble when we see it. We know a stiff arm when we see it, right? They're trying to target these young children. That's right, Cheyenne. They're trying to control the children and how they view the game, right? That's the whole narrative, and that's the whole point. They want to re-educate people on the game that we grew up watching, right? Hey, don't don't do it the old way. Do it the new way, right? The new way is designed to give uh, the people that they're trying to present to us a pass, right? Instead of everyone following tradition and everyone following suit to what the way is, right? And so let me give you guys an example there. So earlier this week, or a couple of days ago, maybe about 2 days ago, Stephen A. Smith controlling the young children has always been their main agenda. Exactly. Stephen A. Smith and LeBron Ramon James got into a little back and forth. Now, for those of you who haven't seen it, Kelvin did great um, a great breakdown of what we're experiencing, right? And what are we experiencing? We're experiencing the agenda, right? The narrative being changed by LeBron James and Clutch Sports. And what do I mean by that? Let me dive deeper into that. The whole thing started when LeBron and his son Bronny, you know, decided that they were going to play together. right? Yep, yep. You see that breakdown? Shout out to JB and Kelvin for their breakdown. They've been doing a great job, man. But it all started with LeBron and his son. Now, LeBron ran the social media. He made the post. The post is, my son is better than these guys on League Pass. This shit lightweight hilarious, right? And you know what they like to say? They like to say a lot of us old school fans are ruining the game. It's nostalgia, right? We just can't get over the past. But what did he do? Right? The guy who's supposed to be standing up for his generation and the league now. He threw his generation under the bus, right? Because he thought his son was about to get ahead. He wanted to put his son in position, right? And there's nothing wrong with putting your son in position, but he tried to step on people's heads, right? As Kelvin is illustrated in that video, he tried to step on people's heads to get to the top, right? So what ended up happening? His son didn't play up to par, right? Now, listen, he's a young guy. He's trying to find his way. No knock on him whatsoever. What's up, Bookie? What's up, my guy? No knock on him whatsoever, right? Young guy trying to find his way. It's going to take time. Naturally, with young players, it takes time. But what his father did was he's put the spotlight on his son. And everybody's like, well, why are you guys focused on the number 55, 55th pick? The reason why we're focused on number 55th pick is because ESPN is playing highlights of the number 55th pick. And the only reason why they're playing highlights of the number 55th pick, scoring 2 points in garbage minutes, is because his dad is LeBron James. Let's keep it real. Ken Griffey was a good player. Kevin Griffey Jr. was even better, right? But they tried to manufacture a false narrative, a fake history, right? That's what they tried to present to us. And even though Stephen A. Smith is going against LeBron right now, he was part of that narrative. Don't forget, he was a part of that narrative. I haven't been on the show lately. I'll next time you. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool, Bookie. But remember, Stephen A. Smith was a part of the narrative. He was a part of the cover up, right? So this dude was walking around saying LeBron deserved it. He put so much into the game. He deserves that his son can be in position, right? Here's the problem. And I was asked, right? I went on Kwame Brown's live stream and I was asked by somebody, wouldn't you do that for your son too? And what did I say, y'all? I said, no, I'm not gonna give my son anything. And they said, nah, you lying, man. You gonna put your son in position. You lying. And I said, no, I'm not gonna put my son in position to do shit. Now, if he needs a job, I'll give him a job. But he's gonna have to earn the rest of the way, right? It's not gonna be just given to him, right? And here's the thing, right? The whole reason why we're here is because people are saying he shouldn't be in the NBA, that he didn't earn it. Had he earned his way into the NBA, we wouldn't be hearing none of this shit. We wouldn't be hearing none of this shit. That's why merit is so important, right? Getting in on your own hard work and your own merit is so important. Because the only reason why we got to this point is because this is something you were given, right? Now, he can't help who his father is. Of course, there's certain advantages and perks that come to it being a James, right? There's advantages, which we all should acknowledge. We get advantages from our parents, and we all aren't equal, right? Even though people like to say we're all equal, we're not all equal because we all got different circumstances involving our lives. But the problem is, if he earned his way in, nobody would be able to say anything about him, right? All of this is based on performance. If he was balling, couldn't nobody say shit. If he's balling, the problem is he was rushed into a situation when he was ready, and then not only that, his father was talking shit. So if you go around and you talking trash, Diminishing the players in your own league in order to prop up your son. Guess what? You're going to face some criticism for that. That's why I always say these players should be quiet and just play the game. Just be quiet. Don't talk shit. Don't agitate the fans. Just play. Be quiet. Let your son get on the team. Let him establish himself in the G League. And then when he's ready, then bring him up. That's not what they did. What they did was they tried to play him more games. And the more we seen him, the more we criticized him. Right? Which is natural. It's a game of basketball. Stephen A. Smith, he was criticizing the game. He wasn't criticizing anything else. Now, when it comes to LeBron James, yes, he is his father. But he's criticizing the game and why his father is putting him in this position because of the game of basketball, professional basketball. Professional basketball is the best of the best of the best, the elite of the elite. Okay, so what do I mean the mainstream media versus us? Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp, a long time LeBron James guy, right? You couldn't tell him shit about LeBron James. Couldn't tell him nothing about LeBron James, right? He loved LeBron. He celebrated LeBron. He became famous off LeBron. He made it off that man's back. Here's the problem that I got with Shannon Sharp. The problem that I got with Shannon Sharp is now all of a sudden he got eyes. Now he could call out LeBron not playing defense. Hey, LeBron, who are you guarding? Hey, LeBron, you're supposed to be here. Hey, LeBron, you're supposed to be there. Hey, LeBron, you don't throw a pass like that. Hey, LeBron. Now all of a sudden, he's got eyes. Where was all this stuff beforehand? Where was all this criticism of the game? And look, it's fair game if you're criticizing basketball, right? Where was all this criticism of not getting back on defense, right? He said the Lakers were going to beat the Thunder. He wasn't calling nobody out like that, right? So all of this is designed to trick us. Why weren't you guys calling this out before? Now all of a sudden you got eyes so you can see what we saw, what we've been complaining about this whole time, not getting back on defense, not showing effort, being lazy, turnovers, right? That's the main problem with being a child of a celebrity. They don't earn everything is handed to them without putting in actual work. And see, look, there's nothing wrong with if you're rich, give it to your child. I don't believe there's anything wrong with that. The problem is that when you're competing in a competitive sport, that's the problem. When you're in competitive sport, you're in a competitive atmosphere, it's based on performance, right? In other avenues and other jobs, it's different, right? It may not be based directly on competition. That's the whole problem. This is a competitive sport. This is the best of the best. So if you're not ready, there's a place for guys who aren't ready. It's called the G League. And there's nothing wrong with people who make the G League. They're still professionals. They're still getting paid. A lot of guys got brought up. Look at Alex Caruso, got brought up. Guys like Jordan Poole, got brought up. There's plenty of players who performed in the G League and got brought up when they were ready, when they were polished, right? But what he wanted to do was he wanted to circumvent the process because he was trying to push a narrative that he was going to compete with Michael Jordan somehow. Having Bronny in the league and possibly Bryce coming is a vanity project for Bron. I want to say I did something Jordan has never done. He's obsessed with him. Exactly, and it's ruining the sport. His obsession with Jordan and Kobe is ruining the sport, right? Because he wants to be the GOAT. Here's the thing, right? PK Saban came out and criticized him for the All-Star game stuff, right? And he mentioned Jordan and Kobe by name. You want to be the GOAT. The GOAT means greatest of all time. But you said we shouldn't compare you to the other greats. Nah, with Jordan, Kobe wasn't all clean. Shannon Fry, right? Shannon Fry said that. Then you come out and on the behalf of Anthony Edwards, who didn't say anything, any reason why he didn't want to be the face of the league, he just said he didn't want it. You come out and you repeat what Shannon Fry said. And this is what I always said about LeBron James. And I said it on my channel. If y'all go back and y'all look on my channel, when Rich Paul showed up on Shannon Sharp's show a while back, that's what it opened up my eyes to what was going on. Rich Paul, back then, the players were listing their top five. And a lot of them were putting Kobe in their top five. And what did they have a problem with? What did Rich Paul have a problem with? He said, "Oh, y'all didn't even like the Mamba mentality when he was alive, right? Talking real slick and greasy, right? Y'all ain't like the Mamba mentality, you know. Y'all doing this to despite LeBron. Y'all don't like LeBron. LeBron's too nice." Right? And it's like, bro, people to pick Kobe in the top five because they like Kobe. If somebody picks LeBron in the top five, there's nothing wrong with it. Why are you trying to control people's top fives? Right? Then it dawned on me. This dude right here is speaking for LeBron. Just the way Shannon Fry was speaking for LeBron. That's why LeBron came out. And what did he do? He referenced Shannon Fry. And he said, well, just like Shannon Fry said. Oh, so y'all communicating. All of your friends are in the media. All of your friends. What's up, Alexander X? Salute. All of your friends are in the media. And people say, oh, Kobe Bryant film room, you being too hard on LeBron. Nah, I peeped game. I peeped game. And what he was trying to do was every time Kobe's name got brought up, right, there was always some dirt being brought up on it, covered on it, right? So LeBron James or people around the situation was asked, who is in your top five? People picked Kobe. It was Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, and a bunch of other players put Kobe in their top fives. And they had Kobe up there with Mike, right? Then the jealousy came out. The hate came out, right? The jealousy of Kobe Bryant came out. Why you gotta put Kobe in there? What's Kobe belong in there? Allen Iverson gives his top five or gives his top two players. He said MJ and it's Kobe and everybody else. That's Allen Iverson's opinion. It's not gospel. That's just one man, right? But it's his opinion. What did Stephen A go on this podcast and do? He went after Allen Iverson for his opinion and said Allen Iverson just likes killers and he was very dismissive. So dismissive that Shaq had to go on the show and Shaq had to kind of correct Stephen A. By the way, Trevor Reza went up there and said he thinks Kobe is the GOAT. That's his opinion. Shannon Sharp and all them who had him on the show said nothing negative about him until the next day. And then they dismissed Trevor Reza. They laughed at Trevor Reza. Tim Legler said, I've never heard of Kobe being the GOAT, which is a damn lie. Right? When David Stern, after the 2010 finals, the NBA commissioner said Kobe was up there with Mike. It's a damn lie. So, this conscious effort to rewrite history in order to make room for another guy. Now, if they would have put it so LeBron joined the conversation, then that'd be different. But what they tried to do was they tried to erase Kobe out the conversation. which is the reason why I created my channel. Okay, Kareem's part of the conversation. Magic's part of the conversation. Some people got Bird in the conversation. Some people got Oscar Robertson in the conversation. Some people got Wilt Chamberlain in the conversation. There's a lot of great players in NBA history who have their own claim to the GOAT conversation, especially Michael Jordan. They wouldn't let us have that. Instead, what they did was push Wilt all the way down. Where is Wilt ranked now? Wilt is like 15 now. When I was growing up, Wilt was always in the top five, at the very least. Now Wilt's all the way at 15. Something happened to where these people want to control the narrative. It doesn't matter who you have as the GOAT. A lot of you out there, y'all have Michael Jordan as the GOAT, and rightfully so. He's did a lot for the game, right? He's did so much for the game. He deserves it. He earned it. All the other great players, they earned their right. 70s on up, right? 1970s, right? Which LeBron James and all his cronies dismissed the 70s. They dismissed the 60s, dismissed the 80s, dismissed the 90s. What type of shit is that? What type of shit is that? NBA history is NBA history. How can you be the greatest of all time when you don't respect all time? Hmm? How can you be the GOAT when you don't respect all time? So yeah, there's different rules. And then they simplify the conversation, the media, and they negate the rules. They compare statistics across eras, which is stupid. The rules are different. The defense was different. The way they can dribble was different. The way they could score was completely different than the way they do now. So what they did was they created a narrative around awards. You know why Kobe doesn't have MVPs? Because the media didn't want to give him more. But you know what he does have? Notice something. I want you guys to notice something. Kobe has 12 all defensive teams. Who voted for defensive teams back then? The coaches. Who voted for the MVPs? The media. So he was acknowledged for his defense by the coaches. He wasn't acknowledged for his overall game due to the media. Right? So I've noticed something. The media, their job is to kiss butt, no matter what. I saw Stephen A. on Drink Champs. Stephen A. went on Drink Champs. And he said the reason why Kobe couldn't be better than LeBron is because he was under Jordan. So if he's under Jordan, he still never gave a really good reason on why Kobe's behind LeBron. So if he's under Jordan, okay, nigga, that's Michael Jordan. A lot of people have Michael Jordan as the GOAT. At the very least, that make you number 2 or 3. But he said because the reason why he said he had Jordan number 1 is because of competitive spirit, because of the competition. Aren't these the same reasons why you have Kobe over LeBron? The same thing that applies with Jordan would apply to Kobe. Right? He's not making any damn sense. These people are paid to kiss this man's ass. And even when he kissed his ass, LeBron still came up, rolled over, and shitted on the man. Thus, we have the beef that we have now. Brian Windhorst followed LeBron all throughout his early career, praised him, did nothing but praise him. Guess what happened to Brian Windhorst? Humiliated. Humiliated on the Pat McAfee show. So much that they had a graphic This is if this is a spur of the moment interview. How did they have a graphic of Brian Wentworth prepared? Seems like it's scripted. Seems like it's all scripted. Everything scripted. No tough questions. You just let the man get up there and say what he wants to say with no pushback. No pushback whatsoever. So the media is complicit. Guys like Shannon Sharp, now all of a sudden, they realize defense. He ain't been playing defense for 4 years. 4 years, y'all. And when they run him at the center position, something that the mainstream media won't tell you, he's bad at guarding the center position. Now, part of that is he's older, but part of that also is he just doesn't play any defense. He provides little rim protection. These are the facts, which is the reason why the Bulls were able to get those shots off later in that game because he was guarding the area instead of guarding the man. But then the mainstream media wants to blame Luka Doncic, even though Luka had a better game. Now, listen, is Luka the best defender? No, he led the league in blow-bys. We understand Luka's trash at defense. But the fact that everybody who plays with this guy gets downgraded to role player status. And see, his fans don't want to acknowledge that this is the truth. This is not hate. This is not nobody trying to downplay him. This is the truth, bro. They tried to say Anthony Davis, Jackson Hayes was better than Anthony Davis on defense because these niggas played a good week of basketball. Think about that. These niggas played one good week of basketball. All of a sudden, they're a better defensive team without AD. They don't need AD. Jackson Hayes is the man. Then this dude is able to shit on his teammates. I remember when Kobe called out Smush Parker, people were against that. And guess what? I didn't like Kobe calling out Smush Parker, and I didn't like Kobe doing what he did to Jeremy Lin. Right? Just because Kobe's my favorite player doesn't mean I have to support every little thing he does. Because sometimes he could be in the wrong. But when this dude shits on his teammates, he's still called a good teammate for some reason. And I don't get it. How is this guy still called a good teammate when he shitting on his teammate? He didn't even have the decency to acknowledge Boobie Gibson for his contributions in that Pistons series. He just went straight into his performance, which wasn't even the game-deciding performance. How selfish is that? This guy has the moniker of not being selfish, an unselfish guy. How? How? It's called propaganda. That's how. It's called propaganda, dog. Straight up propaganda. You threw your whole team under the bus. This team's trash. I was able to get to the finals because of that team. Because I was the shit and they weren't shit. That's why Eddie House came out when LeBron did his podcast with JJ. Eddie House came out and was like, "Yo, you didn't show up, nigga. I'm a role player. You ain't show up, nigga." He threw him under the bus. But nobody wants to talk about this. Nobody wants to correct this. Everybody wants to act like they don't see this shit. And it's wrong. It's fucked up. Why is it fucked up? Because look, this dude, he controls everything. And I know there's a lot of people out there afraid of him. NBA players who are afraid to speak up because it fucks up their bag. It fucks up their money. They can't say what they really think. They really can't. They can't say what they really think. You have NBA legends who can't say what they really feel. They have to kiss his ass. That's the narrative. That's the agenda. That's the program. Stephen A. wasn't criticizing LeBron as a father per se. He did criticize him as a father as far as the basketball court, but he didn't go into his household and criticize him as a father in his household. That's bullshit. He was talking about his son as a basketball player. And that's fair game because he's a professional now. He's 20 years old. He's not a kid no more. There's a lot of other 20-year-olds who we call trash in the NBA. Me personally, if I feel like you made it to the league, I don't call you trash. You made it to the NBA. You're one of the few players in NBA history, in the history of this earth, that made it into that league, which means you're talented. I have respect for every NBA player who suited up. But he wants to trash the 70s and compare Giannis to those guys in the 70s. But he cried when he was compared to Mike and Kobe. And they were saying, well, you comparing the guy who played 40 years ago, you comparing him to guys who aren't playing no more. Yeah, yeah. He said he's the GOAT. So guess what? You're going to be compared to guys who aren't playing anymore. This is stupid. This is stupid as fuck. GOAT means greatest of all time, meaning if we could go all the way back to the 50s and compare this nigga to them. Greatest of all time. So guess what? You play for your legacy. So even if you're not here, because Kobe's gone doesn't mean his legacy doesn't count. He played for that. Guess what? He's going to be brought into the conversation. Oh, well, Kobe's gone. Get over it. No, fuck you. You get over it. Legacy is legacy. Jerry West is gone. We're not going to forget about Jerry West because he ain't here. Yeah, it's bullshit, rap god. They ain't better than Kobe. We already know that's bullshit. They use the awards to control the narratives they put. Absolutely. Kobe praises the great performance. And look, this is the thing. The media and LeBron and the NBA media has an opportunity to do the same damn thing. They can promote the game. You're standing on these dudes' shoulders. These dudes built the NBA. You became a billionaire because Magic Johnson and Larry Bird carried this league. Dr. J's, the Kareems, the Wilt carried this league. Michael Jordans, the Kobe's carried this league until you got here. You should be privileged. But the media, now they're trying to correct their sins and correct their wrongs. But the media is a part of it. Because all they did was kiss his ass and enable him to do what he's doing. Now it's too late. He's too powerful. Right? He's too powerful. It's too strong. Got too much say. But Stephen A, I remember Stephen A was saying, LeBron deserves this. You know, he did this for the game. He did that for the game. Stephen A, do you think he deserves it now? Do you think he deserves it now? That's the problem. When you don't earn something or you don't make people earn something, this is the problem. This is the reason why people who are competitive, we harp on that. Earn your way in. That way nobody can say shit. When you accomplish your goals, people gonna look at you like, oh, he's the man. Why? Because you earned everything you got. You built this shit. You built yourself, bro. Self-made. It ain't about not liking LeBron. It's not about uh None of this stuff. It's not about narratives. Not about it's like the standard has to be the same for all the players. We could rip everybody apart. We could criticize Anthony Davis, but we can't touch him. That's fucked up. Mikan was considered go as it, and that's cool. Mikan, listen, I got mad at the Lakers when they disrespected George Mikan. It's wrong. His era matters. You may not like his era. You may not be a fan of the way they played, but his era matters just like everybody else's era matters. You play in the time you play. Am I a big fan of all the 3-point shots these guys are taking now? No, but that's their era. The only thing I get mad at is the competitiveness. The competitiveness should be the same across all eras, but the game's gonna be different. Okay, that's fine. They shoot threes. That's the way the game is. They play from the outside in. We used to them play for the inside out. That's cool. That's the way they play. You can't fuck with that. That's what it is, and you gotta respect it. This player's the player's best player of his generation. You gotta respect it, bro. He's literally running the NBA like a mob boss. Yeah, but it can backfire. It really can. It can backfire, bro. You on top of the world, but the media don't have the friends. The media can turn on you at any point. Nigga, yes, y'all want him to change his opinion now. Nobody would take him serious. I don't know what you're talking about. Take who serious? Change whose opinion? But that's the thing, bro. Like Stephen A, all these dudes, the Kendrick Perkins, the Nick Wrights, the Brian Windhorst, instead of telling the truth, they come out here a lot. But Stephen A, it ain't about changing your opinion. It's about telling the truth. Tell the truth on what you see. That way you won't. Now you trying to reveal shit that we already knew. We've been saying this stuff. You trying to reveal it. Why you revealing it? Because you were exposed? You should have been said what you felt, bro. You should have been said what you felt. If that's what the way you felt, say it. I'm not giving none of these dudes a pass. I'm not giving Shannon Sharp tried to criticize LeBron for the last game. Where were you at? Been playing the same way for years. Because he had a bad game. Now you want to pick and choose. Nobody cares about this gospel shit. You care, you hear. You hear it, bro. You care. You listening to it. Make that make sense, bro. You hear. Why you here if you don't care? You care. Y'all can't fool me with this shit, bro. If you don't care, you would be doing some other shit. But it's the truth, bro. You may not want to hear it, but it's the truth, bro. People tired of this shit. I just want dudes to play basketball. That's it. I just want dudes to just play basketball. Why we gotta talk about this person as a father? Oh, this person she's a humanitarian, right? Who gives a fuck? Play basketball, bro. If you play basketball, bro, none of that other shit would matter. If you compete, none of that other shit would matter. We're not gonna talk about your son. You compete. You playing hard as you can, and we're gonna give you credit. If you play hard, you play good, we give you credit. It's easy. It's not no trick to this shit, bro. It really ain't. If you play your best, bro, it's cool. I don't give a fuck about this Stephen A versus LeBron shit. The superstar will always win. That's what you think. The superstar never wins against the media. The media is the most powerful entity in this country. The media can build your career and the media can destroy your career. Just like Malcolm X said, the media is powerful, bro. Don't underestimate the media. Because the media can pick and choose what scandal they wanna reveal. LeBron won't win the media war. Nobody wins the media war. Not even Kobe. No Kobe, no Mike. Nobody wins the media war. But that's the thing. The media, to me, in this country is nothing but propaganda. It's evil, bro. It's evil because they pick and choose who they want to go after. They don't keep it real. And now it's a problem. Now it's a problem. Once they create a monster, now it's a problem. It's bullshit, bro. You don't want to cover all the other teams. Instead, you just want to cover LeBron showing that's a myth. The media will make lies feel like truth and truth feel like lies. That's exactly the point. That's the problem, bro. The like none of this would be an issue, and that's why I always said when Ant Man was talking his shit, I said Ant Man, you don't want to attack the fans. You don't want to talk about Michael Jordan and the old eras. Play in your era. You're in your era. This your shit. This your time to shine. This ain't about none of that shit. Don't worry about what people saying online. Who cares? But once you start trying to retaliate to everybody, people gonna even get more mad. Just play the game, bro. Play the game, do the best you can, and nobody's gonna say nothing about you. This is the thing about Shea Gilgeous Alexander. He's playing the game. He don't say shit. He's just playing. He gets criticism, but he's just playing. If you show up and you do your job, bro, people gonna praise you. A lot of people who didn't have Shea have him as an MVP. They have him as an MVP now. Why? Because he's letting this play do the talking. Your play do the talking, bro. All this other shit about fatherhood and all that. I hate that shit because it has nothing to do with the game. It has nothing to do with the game of basketball. You know, the media making up all these excuses, bro. It's bullshit. Kobe ain't getting no excuses. He was hurt in 2011. Nobody gave a fuck. He needed the operation. Nobody gave a fuck. He lost against the Mavericks. He lost. No excuses, bro. You were on the court. You got your ass whooped. Come back next year. Period. No, he must be hurt. Nigga, no, nobody trying to hear that shit. No excuses, bro. You lose, bro. You're not good enough. You were there on the court. You tried to go, and once you step on the court, all those excuses go away, bro. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. Excuse every time you play. That's why people get so mad. Nobody wants to hear that shit. And I know I'm not speaking up for myself. I know I'm speaking for a lot of people out there who getting frustrated with this shit. What are we talking about? We talking about excuses, bro. All these fucking excuses. Let me ask you something, young disciple. Are you gonna make an excuse if your favorite player don't get the job done? If you lose, are you gonna blame Anthony Davis, blame Luka Doncic, blame this guy, blame that guy? Nah, bro, you lose, bro. You played with your team. Your team ain't get it done. You ain't get it done. You a member of the team. Y'all lose together. That's what we talking about. But there seems to be always a narrative of, oh, well, he ain't a part of the team. He did his job. Nah, nigga, you a part of the team. You put the shit together. Y'all practice together. Y'all ride the bus together. Y'all talk with each other. Y'all go out to eat together. Now all of a sudden it's separate. It's bullshit, bro. The white mainstream media will always win. I don't think LeBron understands who he's going up against. I don't know what he's trying to do. I've never heard LeBron blame He just blamed his team. Bruh. In the interview, he said his team was shit. Did you not watch the interview? He said, well, I brought trash team to the finals. He disrespected all of his teammates. That's not a narrative. That's facts. He just disrespected all his teammates. Bro, who's your favorite player all time? I don't know who you talking about. Me? I mean, I got Kobe in back. Peace, family. Good to see you back, bro. What's up, Lou? How you doing, Lou? What up? No, he didn't say it. Yes, he did, bro. It's on the thing. He said his team. I don't know how I could have got that far with that team. Nigga, that team was good enough to hold you down. That team did a good job defending Tim Duncan in the finals. That team, Boobie Gibson, was destroying the Pistons. That's the truth. You had help. It may not been a superstar help, but those guys came through. You win. Here's the problem. You young disciple, you win and lose as a team, bro. You don't separate yourself from the team. When Kobe was on all those bad teams, nigga, that's on the team he was on. They were ass, he was ass. You win or lose as a team. He was doing it. He was doing the best he could, but at the end of the day, they weren't good enough. That's on him. When you win, you get the reward. When you lose, you get the blame. You don't win and get all the credit, and then when you lose, you get none of the credit. That's fuck shit, bro. That's fuck shit. LeBron disrespected Cleveland, the team that drafted him. I was referring. Okay, bro. He said when you look at the roster, it's amazing. Yeah, but he was giving credit to himself. Who doesn't agree with that? He was giving credit to himself, bro. Keep it real, bro. He was patting himself on the back. You threw your teammates on the bus. You basically said they weren't shit. He was basically bigging up himself, bro. Keep it real, bro. I know you love him, but keep it real, bro. You bigging up yourself. Listen, I didn't like the way Kobe called out Smush. I didn't like that shit. Like we gotta keep the shit real, bro. It's bullshit. That's what it is, bro. He was calling them niggas out and he was being arrogant. He was basically trying to big himself up. Oh, I'm a champion. I'm always a champion. Yeah, I fucked up in 2009. But bro, why you skipping to 2009? You had 2007, 2008, 2009, and 2010. Why you skipping all these years? I just said that. The basketball god need to give LeBron a humble wake up call. See, I knew what you were gonna do that. You're gonna deflect. I just admitted I didn't like the way Kobe did that. But Kobe also took responsibility for the wins and losses. He also took responsibility for that. Hey, that's on me as a leader to get my guys ready. It ain't about being this perfect nigga, bro. It's about doing what you got to do to win. To to and you do that with your team. You do that with your squad, bro. You don't throw everybody under the bus. Guess what? When J.R. Smith fucked up, what did he do? Put everything on J.R. Smith? Nah, bro. Nah, because guess what? When you fucked up the other day, people that happens. That happens to everybody, right? He had a bad play. He rolled out the ball, lazy pass. Somebody picked it off. That happens in basketball. That's cool. But when J.R. Smith fucked up, it was unforgivable. So you trying to deflect. See, that's why I don't like talking to LeBron fans, bro. Y'all always trying to deflect shit. I already admitted that Kobe did bullshit. Kobe ain't throw Shaq under the bus. Shaq threw his damn self under the bus. The arguments change depending on the comparison. LeBron he dissed the 2011 Heat bench players. That's why uh um what's his name? Eddie House came out and had to defend himself. It was like, dude, you're sitting there, bro. Let me see if you're gonna keep it real, young disciple. Let's see if you're gonna keep it real. When he was on JJ's the Mind the Game podcast with JJ, did he not say Jameer Nelson wasn't there, or he said Jameer Nelson played, or did he not say Jameer Nelson played? Because Jameer Nelson didn't play in that series, but he said the reason why he lost was because of Jameer Nelson. A fucking excuse, bro. It's a lie. It's not true. What we doing? What do you mean? So what? All right, bro. All right, bro. If you say the truth don't matter, so what? All right, bro. I can't talk with you, bro. You say so what? That's bullshit, bro. The truth matters, bro. No, he didn't. You liar. He didn't say that. He didn't say that. So if I show the tape, guess what? I'm Kobe Bryant film room, bro. I can show the tape. Don't make me show the tape. I'm good at this, bro. Because I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. I'm gonna show film of him saying this. He said Jameer Nelson, him and JJ Redick said Jameer Nelson was there. I can't pull it up right now. I don't have the footage on me right now. But guess what? I'll do a special live stream for you and I'll pull it up. And then you're gonna come up here and apologize. Because I'm tired of people lying on me. You're gonna defend them no matter what, bro. That shit crazy. I don't have it on me, bro. I didn't plan on doing an expose of LeBron James tonight. All I was trying to do was talk about the media and this bullshit that's going on. But I will show it. You best believe I'll show it. It's bullshit, bro. It's just like, bro, you said this. I sat there and watched, and I'm like, yo, Jamil Nelson wasn't even there. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So you just talking, all right, bro. All right, bro. You just here to protect him, bro. Like this shit crazy, bro. You protect everything the nigga do. Shit crazy. This shit crazy, bro. Like at some point, bro, we gotta be real. And it don't matter who you're a fan of, Jordan, Kobe, or whatever. Like, bro, people fuck up. People make mistakes. People say shit. They lie. It's cool, bro. You can tell the truth. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't know. It sounded like Clutch Sports. I ain't gonna hold you, Cheyenne. Bro, show where he said that, and I'll accept. I'm gonna do a special live stream. You gonna come back? I'm gonna put the time in when I do a special live stream, and I'll record it, and I'm gonna put it up. I'll put it up on this channel. No, I ain't even gonna do a live stream. I'm gonna do a special video just for you to pull it up on this channel, and then I want you see you come in and comment on that and see what you say. And I don't want to hear no, oh, well, he must have been mistaken or none of this shit. I can't do it right now, bro. I'm on a live. You think I have time to stop the live and then go look for the footage? I'm on the live, bro. Have you ever done a live? Jokic averaged a triple double. Uh, uh, I mean, it's not about the averages though, bro. It's about winning, doing what it takes for your team to win. You're a piece. Jokic is a piece on a team. Uh, what's up, Juno Williams? But Jokic is a piece on the team, bro. Like he's one guy. You need a whole team to be cohesive to win. So as a leader, you got to figure out how to win. You can't just say, "Well, I got a triple double. I'm good." Like, nah, nigga, that's not how this shit work. You got to figure out how to make every person better on that team so that you can put your team in position to contend for a championship. Because a lot of those guys who are still there was on the championship team. You know what I'm saying? They were all on the championship team. So they're good enough. Jamal Murray won a championship, which they good enough. So he wants one of us to find it. What's up, Capo NYC? I mean, I could find it. Trust me, bro. I got film and everything. I could find it. It just I don't have it on me right now. I'm not lying. Y'all all seen the interviews. You know, it is what it is. That's why. Listen, I don't go back and forth with people, bro. I just show film. The film don't lie. So if I show a footage, this nigga say it's just some shit, then it is what it is. I don't think triple doubles lead to winning championships. Well, how many players who average a triple double won a chip? It ain't about that. What it's about is doing what your team needs. If your team needs you to score a little bit less, you score a little bit less. If your team needs you to defend more, you defend more. If your team needs you to rebound, it's all about what the team needs you to do so that you can win. You know what I'm saying? You do what the team needs you to do. If the team needs you to defend the best player, guess what? Your scoring might go down, but your defense on that player is what's pivotal for the series. That's what matters. Winning. Doing what it takes to win. Wilt said triple doubles are overrated. Oh, I never heard him say that. So you salute. What's up, J. Cool? Salute y'all, and what's good, KB? I was busy earlier and just tuned in. Yeah, well, salute, man. Salute. Yeah, salute. But that's my whole thing. My whole thing is my whole point of doing this live is to show you the media is basically against us. It's all propaganda on both sides. Whether you choose LeBron or Stephen A. Smith to support whoever. It's propaganda, bro. It's bullshit. Talking shit about the 70s as if those guys weren't talented. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is one of the greatest players of all time in any era, right? To disrespect Wilt, disrespect Jerry West, disrespect. It's just like, dude, like You can't just hop eras. There's different rules, there's different systems, there's different. You can't just lower your shoulder and move guys out the way. Otherwise, Wilt would have used his strength a lot more. But what did Wilt develop? A fadeaway. Guys in the 60s and 70s used to fade away on the baseline. Why? Because if they would have went up in the paint aggressively, they would have been got charged with a hit with a charge call. The game was completely different. You couldn't fold, you couldn't have your hand under the ball, right? When you were dribbling, you had to dribble a certain way. You had to dribble like this. It wasn't like they couldn't dribble like that. They had to. The rules stopped them. This is a rule in the playground. If you look at the playground players, the Globetrotters, the other street ball players during that era, they're moving like this. They're crossing over. They doing tricks with it. You know what I'm saying? The era, the rules dictate what you're gonna do, and that's what it is. That's how basketball is played. If you don't respect every era, which the media, for whatever reason, they're not teaching the game. They only got you focused on the 90s, the 2000s, and the 2010s. That's it. Let's teach some 70s basketball. Let's teach some 50s basketball. Let's teach some 60s basketball. Let's teach the rules so the fans today can understand the game. But it's not about that. It's about entertainment. That's why I said the media versus us. Because the real fans understand the differences in eras, the importance of understanding rule changes, the importance of understanding history, context. That's what's important. So you don't shit on the prior generation or you don't shit on the new generation. Because I'm not a big fan of shitting on the new generation either. They deserve credit. The only problem I have with the new generation is that the competition, not wanting to play the same amount of games as the other guys, not showing up, not wanting to compete in the All Star games, not wanting to compete on a daily basis the same way everybody else competed. Competition cannot be sacrificed, no matter what era it is. So it ain't about the threes for me. It's about playing hard, bro. Period. I don't care how much money you make. Let's see. The media is all about division. Yeah, you don't have to hate LeBron. You don't have to hate him. But the problem with it, the whole thing is everybody's trying to control a narrative and pitch a narrative and have a game plan. It's like, dude, like, why can't we genuinely just watch guys compete and then whatever happens, happens? Why do we have to keep creating narratives and situations and all this bullshit that has nothing to do with basketball? I don't want to talk about how great of a humanitarian a nigga is. I want to talk about basketball. I don't want to talk about how great of a father somebody is. Has no place in the game of basketball, bro. There's a lot of fathers in the NBA. I don't care about that stuff. That under the ball hand, the under ball stuff, and no travel is crazy. But then they said Bob Cousy because shit, a lot of the plays Bob Cousy did, a lot of players couldn't do what Bob Cousy did today as far as passing the ball, no looks and stuff. Bob Cousy was insane with the passing. Shaq would have to adjust if he played this. Shaq could not. Now, can Shaq can adjust? Could Shaq adjust to the '60s? I don't know because Shaq would have to change his game. You can't lower your shoulder. You can't knock somebody out the way. That's an offensive foul. He'll be fouled out, and he already had a lot of foul trouble. Even in the 2000s, he was getting in foul trouble, and that's when the rules were a little bit lenient towards the offensive player. So it's a different game. It's not saying that Shaq couldn't adjust. It's just saying Shaq can't play the same way. He wouldn't be the powerful knocking niggas over and you know what I'm saying? Like when he stuck his elbow in the Dikembe's side, you wouldn't be able to do that. You wouldn't be able to do that back then. No disrespect to Shaq. You wouldn't get away with that back. The rules were different. I'm only a big fan of shit. Oh my god. Hey, the Phoenix was good, bro. Because of antics. And he does it to pass errors. The antics turn a lot of people off, bro. Juno Williams, the commissioner, stated it clear of what he wants to be. That's why it's like that. My only issue with the 2020s is these traveling carry violations are getting out of hand. Yeah, I think now this this is my thing, Cheyenne. I do believe the game should be entertaining, right? We don't want to see guys dribble like this, right? No disrespect to the old school era, but we don't want to see that. So I understand the leeway, but I think it is getting too far, where guys is just walking with the ball, like they just. I think it is getting a little too far because even like if you look at AI was entertaining to watch. AI was great. Did AI break the rules from time to time? Yes, with his crossover. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't it wasn't crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like now it's just getting crazy, bro. With the amount of steps to do is a lot to take. You can't play the same way. You can't play the same way back then. Saying good father and good soul is like they want fans to pity the player. Exactly. It's guilt tripping. It's a narrative. It's like, oh, you can't criticize him because he has a son in the league. It's like, wait a minute, bro. These are professional basketball players, bro. At the end of the day, as long as we're not getting personal and personally attacking the man and talking about his wife or like, dude, we're just talking about the game, bro. If you don't perform, you criticize. Russell Westbrook didn't perform and everybody destroyed him. You know what I'm saying? Like AD was called soft or street clothes. Nobody had a problem. I don't see too many fans sticking up for AD when AD was called street clothes. Name me one person who stuck up for AD when AD was called street clothes. And if you, I had a back and forth with a dude who claimed to be a Lakers fan, but he was shitting all over Kobe. I suppose I was cosplaying. Yeah, that happens a lot, bro. Any Laker fan who shits on Kobe is a Laker fan. I don't even understand how anybody can make that make sense. Not gonna lie, Jordan got away with carrying and traveling. I mean, sometimes, at times, look, Kobe got away with some shit, right? It, it, it happens, right? Sometimes, like the stars in the league, because this is entertainment at the end of the day, get away with shit, right? So when LeBron gets away with shit, sometimes it happens. But now it's just so over the top. It's so crazy. It's just too much, bro. It's just too much. Barkley called him street clothes. Yeah, but all the fans, rap God, all the fans called Anthony Davis street clothes because Barkley called him street clothes, right? Just like Westbrook. Skip Bayless said he was Westbrook. All the fans start calling him that. And nobody had his back. Nobody had Westbrook's back. And this is a Hall of Famer we're talking about. This is a Hall of Famer. This is a man who averaged a triple double for multiple years. Nobody gave a damn. Nobody cared. But see, the media, they pick and choose. They have a um, superiority complex to where if you're superior and they respect you based on your power and your influence, they won't say shit. You could do something, you could do the same thing another player does, and it gets overlooked. The AD hate is annoying. Oh yeah, AD, yeah, they can win with they better defensively without AD because they went a week. Because they went a week playing good defense. Now they're better without AD. They won the championship with AD. Think about this, bro. You won a championship with AD because you went on a week that didn't even last, by the way, because they're struggling now. But you went on a week of playing good defense, and now all of a sudden, the the what 4 years AD played with the Lakers don't matter. So It's bullshit. It's disgusting what the league. Yeah, I mean it's a bunch of bullshit, bro. It's the media wants to fool us. They want to fool us. You know, their whole game is to act like we don't remember. Now all of a sudden Shannon Sharp got eyes. He could see all the flaws in LeBron's game now. Now that he didn't get that interview with that McAfee got, now I can see all the flaws. We've been pointing this shit out for a long time. Like keep it real, bro. A top 75 that earned his keep. Westbrook earned his respect based on his passion and love of the game. Westbrook teammate, and that's the thing about Westbrook. The media said he was selfish, but all his teammates said he's one of the best guys. Ain't that some shit? Same thing they did with Kyrie. They said Kyrie was an asshole in Brooklyn, right? He was hard to deal with. He was taking Sage and going all over arena. He was a problem child, right? Guess what? He went to Dallas, no issues whatsoever. Cool with everybody. It's narratives, bro. It's bullshit. Wilt told Jordan straight to his face back in '93. Michael, they changed the rules to make it easier for you to dominate, but when I played, they changed the rules to make it harder for me. Yeah, I mean that could Wilt is entitled to that opinion. Like, but at the end of the day, the game does evolve, right? The game does evolve, and the more fans you get, the more entertainment. You want the fans to be entertained, right? And that's the balance that the NBA has to find. I don't mind the NBA tweaking the rules to make it more entertaining for the fans, right? You don't want boring basketball, right? Because nobody's gonna watch. Ultimately, you want people to watch your product. You have TV deals for a reason. So I understand it, like I really do. Like we got to think business minded too when we think about the NBA. The level to foul call is different for IB. Even role players get star calls. Yeah, yeah. So a lot of role players getting a lot of phantom calls, bro. I'm happy for Westbrook to be in Denver with the possibility of winning the chip. Yeah, Hayden. I don't know if Denver can win the chip, bro. I don't think the defense is good enough. To me personally, I don't think they had the pieces on that perimeter to lock up. KB, I said the media is slowly turning on Hurricane, but I have a sinking feeling they're gonna hype up another player like they did with him. By that point, I'm not watching sports media ever. The media only cares about money, bro. That's it. They're only there to work with the NBA to promote the product and promote money, and build money. That's it. They don't care about the sport. You think these people care about the sport, the game of basketball? At the end of the day, they're doing what the bosses tell them to do. And if something gets ratings, that's where they're gonna go. They're gonna go with the ratings. Basketball be damned. And a lot of people, I know a lot of people who just watch college basketball, bro, because they tired of that shit. For real. Kobe got Devin George paid. Shout out to Devin George though. Devin George, you see what he's doing with the money now? He giving back to his community. Shout out to Devin George. Kobe also helped develop Karan Butler. Yeah, tough juice. He's a beast. He was a beast. Welch still gave Jordan his respect for making the game global. And I think it was Cheyenne, I think it was Wilt who said that all the players owed Jordan a portion of their contract for what he did, right? As far as taking that game global and overseas the way he did. I also don't think Kobe gets enough credit for expanding that game internationally, because he was an international superstar, especially with China. Gotta think how many people are in China who love Kobe. You know, there's a lot of people in China. They never cared about the sport since 1946. It's all about money to them. Yeah, exactly. It's a narrative. It's all about money. Damn, I'm late. What's up, Horizon Vibes? What's good, bro? Yeah, Horizon's in the house, man. Yeah, we just talking about the media, bro. Like the narratives. Now all of a sudden the media is trying to you know, they're trying to save face, but they're still part of the problem. Kobe was revered in China like Michael Jackson was. Yeah, 'cause they love that nigga in China, bro. They love Kobe in China. And China has a huge market, bro. Huge market. People don't understand how influential that is. You know, if you're able to be that big in China, bro, it's a lot of people. Um, and the fans love them, man, to death. So, but yeah, man, you see all these people kissing up. Um, and the main reason why all those dudes can't say nothing, like the Bryant Windhorses, all that, they try to do their jobs and criticize the dude, but they can't because ultimately LeBron is responsible for them even having the job. So when you get a dude who's responsible for you to even be there, he takes offense that you're criticizing because he's like, nigga, I put you in position. I'm offended that you calling me out. You wouldn't be here if it wasn't Kendrick Perkins. You wouldn't be in that chair if it wasn't for me. You were a role player on the bench who didn't even play. You know what I'm saying? So LeBron looking down on the dudes, like that's why he looked down on Wendy, because he's like, yo, I put you. You got famous based on me. Now you gonna criticize me in the chair I put you in? Kobe will have a statue in China. I don't know about that. If it's not built yet, it should have been built. His work ethic tortured soul of China. Trust me, they celebrate year of the snake this year, 2025. Kobe. Yeah, maybe. I'm not really sure. I haven't tapped into that. They stole a lot of the marketing strategy from the ABA. Yeah, the ABA was a monster. The media across all spectrums of news don't have any checks and balances except for alternative media like you guys at other platforms, like you too. It's tough because a lot of people blindly trust media. That's the dangerous part. The dangerous part of the times that we live in is that people don't know that these guys are entertainers, right? They take their take serious. And that's the dangerous part about the media is they got so much power, so much control, and they control your career basically. Um, and this is why LeBron has to be very careful because, bro, you keep, they can Lance Armstrong you, bro. You know what I'm saying? They can blackball you. They can, they'll dig up some dirt. LeBron acts like a teenager. Oh man, it was someone who says something like good. Yeah, I mean, the media got it like that. Brian Williams may have been the hand that fed him, but he was the author of LeBron Bible, the book he wrote about LeBron being a billionaire athlete, wasn't he? Yeah, but LeBron don't care about that. He put him in that position. So LeBron looking at him like, nigga, you were nothing before me. You were nothing. So you got to look at it like that. He looked at him like, yo, you're nothing without me. Nobody wanted to give you a job. The only time you got a job was to cover me. He don't respect none of them niggas. I knew Perkins was a plant when ESPN was downsizing and he didn't get fired. Yeah, look, Juno, tell you what, bro. I said this in one of my last live streams, or not the last live stream, a couple of live streams ago. I said, um, the whole Cavaliers bench is in the media. It's Shannon Fry, Richard Jefferson, Dante Jones was a part of the media at one time, Kendrick Perkins. Like the whole damn Cavaliers bench is in the media, bro. They got those opportunities because of their relationships with LeBron. And then when you look at JJ Redick, because of the mind the game, he was put in that position. And I know LeBron likes to act like that's not true, but he didn't become head coach till after he did that mind the game thing. So that's a fact. I think the chances of being all that might be good. I don't know about that. All this because Stephen A. kissed the ring. But Stephen A. was, here's the thing, Horizon Wild. Stephen A. was kissing the ring. Remember when, I think it's when Brownie scored 17, he came out here and then he was like, well, LeBron's the GOAT of longevity and all that. So, like, he was kissing the ring. It's just, it wasn't enough. You kiss the left cheek, nigga. You got to kiss the right cheek now. You're not kissing both cheeks, nigga. So if another parody talk comes out, what first take? Hell no. They didn't even cover the Dwayne Wade comments about Kobe. They're not covering that. That like they ain't see that shit. LeBron James, he even blames his own wife Savannah for that. To me, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, you got hey both cheeks, nigga. Both cheeks horizon. Oh yes, I am. Oh, now it's called CSBN. Stephen A. called Alana GOAT based on longevity, not all time. No, but that's what I'm saying. I know he didn't call him GOAT, but he was basically like conceding, right? And saying, oh, I'll give him this, whatever. But Stephen A. has been kissing up, right? Like great father, great philanthropist, he's been kissing up. He been in fact, he said, remember, he's the one who said LeBron James deserves for Bronny to be in the league. Stephen A. Smith said that. So he was kissing up now. It just wasn't enough, bro. The thing is, bro, is that he wants more than that. He requires more than that. And it's because Stephen A. won't go the extra mile, then that's where the problems come in. He still refused to call him Bill. That's what Rich Paul and Brown want. All that second grade rejection. Yeah, but that's still ass kissing though. Like when you put this is the thing, right? It don't matter if he was 3, 4, or 5 or 6. If you're gonna call him out, call him out. If he's doing something that he ain't supposed to be doing, call him out. You don't have to throw out. Remember when they criticize Kobe, right? Did they start off saying great father, great philanthropist, great this, great that? No, they didn't. They just criticized him, said he was selfish, he was an asshole. So it's still ass kissing, bro. When they criticize Mike, right? Did they start by saying, "Oh, Mike is a great father"? I've never heard nothing about nobody saying Mike was a good father or Mike did this. Mike opened up a hospital or opened up a clinic and all this stuff. They never say that. He called him handsome, nasty work. Exactly. But you got to though. Stephen A. was honest on Gil's arena. LeBron Rich Paul applying pressure on these media members. LeBron hired back at 08. Split that whole Warriors team up with the fake trade rumors. Oh man, J. Cool, you crazy. His greatest asset. But see, that's the thing, bro. Like, if these guys have him as a GOAT, that's fine. But bro, this stuff is fucking up the game because now we're dealing with a whole bunch of narratives. And so it's like, dude, we never can focus on basketball. It's always something else that brings you away from basketball. Oh, it makes you strong in no time. 8 horizontal. Dre said, "I'm going to bed with the King of Me." That's crazy. That's a crazy statement. But yeah, these dudes never, all of a sudden they open up their eyes now. Now they can see the flaws. Maybe it's not Luca, you know. Even though they still trying to throw Luca under the bus. Look, they about to put all this shit on Luca. Even though this is what makes me mad, right? You acquired Luca Doncic. You made the trade. You knew he wasn't a good defender, and he may be out of shape before you even made the trade. Now they're gonna throw all the blame on Luca, even though they knew that's what they were getting into. That's insane. That's like you know a girl's a hoe and you still date her, you get mad at her because she's a hoe. It's like like dude, you know what you're getting into. It was an hour long cap session. It was a lot of capping. It was a lot of capping. But I think people don't want to hear no more storylines, bro. People just want to watch basketball. I think that's why a lot of people like the OKC Thunder. They like the Houston Rockets because it's just basketball, bro. Like they love Jokic because he just plays the game. He don't talk. He don't cause too much attention to him, so he just plays, bro. Just go out there and play and give it your all. That's all we asking for. We're not asking. We're not asking you to. We don't want to have a conversation of it's like a days of our lives conversation. Who's the best father? Blaming Luca is nasty work. Yeah, they blaming Luca, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, they about to shovel all this shit on Luca. Telling you, telling you, bro. They gonna put all this shit on Luca. They already gonna say this Luca team. This Luca team, he ain't playing no defense. Even though nobody else playing defense. Austin Reeves ain't playing defense. LeBron ain't playing defense. None of them niggas playing defense. Luca being blamed. You gonna put that on Luca? I'm telling you. That's where the whole out of shape narrative comes from. You know what I'm saying? Even though he been out of shape for years, he was out of shape when he took him to the finals. He won't. He was leading the NBA in blowbys when he took him to the finals. Am I lying? Y'all tell me if I'm lying. Press one if I'm lying. You know, Luca was out of shape. He led the league in blowbys when he went to the finals. Let me know if I'm lying. I ain't lying, right? All right, then. See, you know what I'm saying? But that's the whole thing, man. That's the type of stuff that we talking about. It's like, why would you? You said I'm lying, J. Cool. You an asshole. But that's what I'm talking about, bro. Like, these narratives are disgusting. Now Jackson Hayes is a better defender than AD. It's disgusting, bro. What are we doing? I never thought I'd see niggas knock AD on the defensive end. Now I will say this, rap guy. AD was injury prone some years, and that was on him. I would give him a little bit of leeway on that, but he started being more consistent towards the end as far as his injuries. J. Cole signed with Clutch. Who do you think gonna get Rookie of the Year? Probably Castle, but Kyle Ware flying under the radar. That kid gonna be a good center. I really ain't been paying attention to Rookie of the Year. Um, I can't even answer that, bro. I really ain't been paying attention to the rookies because there's no buzz behind them. You know, like I don't want to watch a Spurs game. You know what I'm saying? With no Wembanyama and that, and, like I just can't do it. So I can't tell you, bro. Like all the rookies to me are on bad teams. Like this is one rookie on the Hawks. He's pretty good. You know, I think it was Ricochet, but I'm not gonna watch a whole Hawks game. I can't do it, bro. Oh man. Nah, I think Carcino was on his live stream and he said Joe Jackson Hayes. And I like Zach Levine. So Zach, if you watching this ain't coming from me. But I thought this shit was funny as hell. Carcino said whack Levine. Joe Jackson Hayes and whack Levine. That wasn't me, Zach. That was Carcino. They're just coming up with funny nicknames for dudes, but oh man. And look, listen. Bronny's on his way, right? He's been playing better. He's been gaining more confidence, and that's what you want to see from a young player. He's in the G League, doing this, playing a lot better. So that's what you expect from a young player, right? Progression and things like that. And he's doing this thing in the G League, but in the NBA, he ain't ready yet. Casino ignorant, bro. He's funny. I got Draymond winning his second DPOY this season. I ain't feel what about that dude? What about that dude for the Hawks? What's his name? Who's leading the league in steals? What's the dude's name for the Hawks? Dyson Daniels, I think. Can't man. Yeah, Carzino came up with Can't man. That old man, bro. Quincy Olivari had like 5 games of triple doubles. ESPN said that. Yeah, yeah. They don't highlight other players like the young guys. Like who knows anything about this draft class? Like you have to be a basketball head to know anything about this class because they don't get no coverage. This is probably the poorest I've seen a draft class covered in all of my years of watching basketball. He calls Tatum and Booker fake Kobe. Oh man, Dyson Daniels is balling. The Great Barrier Thief. Yeah, Draymond and Mobley. You think Draymond gonna get a second one? Yeah, Cheyenne. Cheyenne, you a Warriors fan. I can't trust you. You got Steph winning the MVP. Steph Quincy stuck in the dungeon. Damn. Yeah, Quincy. But you know what? Quincy about to make some money because he got signed with Steph Curry, so he about to make some money for himself. So that's a good thing for him. Kaminga gonna get six man of the year. Who y'all think? I think Austin Reeves should get most improved player. I really think like this dude's been averaging 27 for this stretch. Quincy is like quickly. Okay. The 2000 draft class probably got more coverage, and that's one of the worst draft classes of all time. No disrespect to guys like Kenyon and Mike Miller, though. Kenyon was nasty, though. Kenyon and Mike Miller could play. I think Kenyon Martin is an underrated defender. He played defense, and Mike Miller's a sharpshooter, bro. Mike Miller was tough. That was a solid that Curry did. Yeah, Curry did him right, man. Curry did him right for that. That was good. That was good. Austin Reeves better not get any blame this year. He been balling. Oh no, they can't blame Austin. Every time Austin has the ball, it seems like he makes the right decision. From what I watch, even though he's not a good defender, um, as far as offense, bro, this dude is he's nice. He's nice. Mike Miller won Rookie of the Year. Mike Miller won six man too. Six man of the year. Yeah, Mike Miller was cold. He could play. He could definitely play, but they Cena be tripping, showing that Aisha Curry pick the other day on the stream. He even commented on IG versus Savannah and Isaac. What he saying about them? I know he did rap, but those two are probably the notables for the year. I don't know. But yeah, man, like just talking about the media, man, going back to the media, they are the ones who covered up and caused all of this. Now all of a sudden, you know, they want to act like, oh, this shit getting out of hand, or it's like Stephen A. You brought up the fact that
he didn't go to Kobe's memorial, whatever the case may be. It's like, dude, if you knew all this stuff, then that means you being fake. You know all this stuff, but you won't report on it. You know all this shit about him, about how he's shady behind the scenes and all that shit. That means you covering up for him. Reeves has a behind the back dribble that's killing the league. Reeves is very crafty, Juno. Like that dude, he's smart too. Like he understands angles, he understands positioning, he understands how to make the right pass. He could shoot the shit out of the basketball. Reeves is tough. He knows how to finish through contact, right? He knows how to get to the rim. He's really got a good handle. The only problem with Reeves is the flopping, of course, and the overselling of calls. I think he tries to, people call Shea a ref baiter, but Reeves tries to ref bait every possession. Those are minimal role players. What I'm talking about. I don't know a single player on this year drafts. Um, hmm. Yeah, I mean, I think you got Bazilis from the Bulls. You got Ricochet. You got Stephen Castle. Wimby, of course. Uh, you got the kid from the Rockets. What's his name? And Terrence Shannon Jr. What's that kid from the Rockets? The white dude. You got him. You got Dalton Connect. There's a bunch of rookies, but you really got to pay attention to like the draft and like shit because they really don't talk about the rookies at all. They act like they never happened. Alex Sarr is the what number 2 pick. They barely talk about him. They act like he don't exist. Even when he outplayed Jokic that one game, they didn't even talk about it. He went on a media campaign to promote the Hurricane number 2 all time, and for that he said to his face, "Who you? Why you not calling me the goat?" He looked at that nigga. He said, "Man, nigga, you do what I say you do. I run ESPN." Bozelis killed that Lakers. Oh man, you talking about the man wife? Bozelis killed that Lakers. Yeah, Bozelis could play. Reed Shepard. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. Yep. Uh, miniature John Stockton right there. Reed Shepard. Reed Shepard could play. Yeah. The dude, the what's the guard from the Timberwolves too? The other guard. What's his name? The other little guard. There's a couple of players who came out that are nice. Stephen A. learned to cat for bones from Skip was Jordan, and he was dealt with Braun. Cheyenne knows everything about just Warriors players. I bet once Baron Davis came to the team, he learned about what granola bars he likes. Rob Dillingham. Yep, that's right. Dillingham's nice. Cheyenne be like, yeah, man, Steph Curry can win MVP this year. You be like, really? Yeah, he can win 6 man a year too. You're like, damn, bro. If you're not a former or current Warrior, Cheyenne doesn't care. Yeah, he ride for them, bro. He ride for the Warriors. Yeah, but bro, this media that we up against is a monster, bro. And I implore y'all, man, if y'all thinking about making a channel, make a channel, man. Because we gotta get the truth out. This is the I never thought we'd experience propaganda in basketball. Like this is a lot of propaganda, bro. It's a lot of bullshit. It's a lot of narratives. It's a lot of putting people down and lifting people up, and moving and matching and all that shit. It's real bad, bro. Jalen Wells, good rookies from the Grizzlies. Yeah, Zach Edey too. That's another rookie. Zach Edey, he's good. Curry ain't winning MVP this season. He too old for that shit. I thought you would say that because since you a big Curry guy, I thought you were gonna say some shit like that. He tried to chase that fifth. You think Steph gonna get that fifth? Yeah, I ain't even gonna talk about homie, bro. I ain't even gonna say nothing. Rap God. Sarr also is another rookie. Yeah, Sarr, Alex Sarr. Yeah, he had a slow start though. He's starting to gain some confidence. Jimmy is too busy combing his hair down in downtown San Francisco. Oh man, come on. It's our teammate Bub Carrington. I never heard of him. Now that I don't know. I don't know that dude. Cheyenne Blues Kaminga and all stuff. Yeah, man. Look, the media, bro. Like, look, they still trying to kind of like bullshit with us, cause like they still trying to say, oh, well, everything he does is wonderful. It's like, bro, you just said the dude is a liar. You said he a liar. He you don't like him. All this stuff. Now you're saying, oh, he's a great person. Like, what? Nigga, like, stop this shit. He might be a great person, but after you said all that shit about the nigga, like, don't think we about to sit here and believe that. Carrington, a crafty point guard that's been making noise lately. You better follow all the teams if you want to learn about the rookies. Yeah, you gotta follow all. You gotta do your homework. You definitely gotta do your homework there. Not being promoted at all. Cheyenne thinks Pods is the top 75 player. Oh man, J. Cool not that Jack Harlow looking like. I like Pods. Pods can play. You know who I like? DiVincenzo. I like DiVincenzo. He can play. I like him. He can play pause. Oh, but yeah, man, there's some tough players in this era. There's a lot of tough players in this era. Um, Quentin Post. Yeah, there's a lot of tough players, and it ain't always got to be about the old school, man. These guys today are doing their thing when they caught it straight to the head. Man, Wendy, he threw him out like he was garbage. He basically like, I don't know this nigga. Like, dude, he been covering you since high school. You don't know him? Damn. Hey, this one dude was like, he said, I don't know who's worse, LeBron or Judas. I said, damn. I said, I'm a roll with Judas because he turned on Jesus. But I get what you're trying to say. I think LeBron got to be careful, man. He's making a lot of people angry. He's a black Elon. Oh man, all these rookies never get mentioned by the media yet. Ronnie get headliner coverage for, but see, that's part of the problem, Hayden, is because that's when you gotta look at it like this, right? And I think a lot of his fans gotta look at it like this. That's part of the benefits of being the son. You're automatically gonna be in the media headline. That's a benefit because your name is being promoted. Your brand is being promoted, right? And you make money off that, right? Like the Lakers, if you look at the Lakers are making a lot of money off this father and son thing, right? And rightfully so, because people want to see LeBron and people want to see Bronny. You know, they care. Laker fans want to see both of them, and but that's a part of it. And then the other side of it is um, the fact that the other side of it is uh, you might get dumped on every now and then. You know, guys might trash you and things like that. So he has so many media support, he could trash them like that. Yeah, they can't say nothing back. They try to act like they don't know what he's talking about. LeBron don't care at this point. This is his crash out moment. Yeah, he comfortable. He comfortable. You know, he's extremely comfortable. But Jeannie wants her cheeks clapped. Oh man, you crazy rap guy. But but yeah, he's comfortable because he done built his empire. He done built them niggas up. And they only in position because of him. They ain't get there on their own. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna find her free agents this summer. Damn. Y'all crazy. Y'all talking about Genie? Y'all crazy as hell. But yeah, I'm telling you, bro, this Stephen A. stuff is gonna. You know what's funny about Stephen A. is he mentioned a fight and nobody said nothing about fighting. Like LeBron wasn't saying nothing about fighting him, but he was like, man, if he would have hit me, I would have swung back. I'm like, oh, you're the only one who mentioned the fighting. Ain't no nobody mentioned this swinging. And then he said, what had me rolling was he was like, I'm serious. Yeah, that dude is 6'9", 250. He's younger than you. He's faster than you. He's stronger than you. You 60. You like 60 years old. It would be in your best interest to run. LeBron showed a video of him boxing. Yeah, that boxing video is nasty work. But listen, I think Stephen A. Like Kelvin said, Stephen A. is in the right as far as what he said. Um, you know, Stephen A. is in the right, but I think they should just leave it alone, bro. Just leave it alone, bro. This shit just it's just dragging out at this point. KB, the media is funny as hell talking about Lucas defense. You know, LeBron be getting caught watching. Yeah, Shannon Sharp tried to call it out, but it's like, dude, like you've been doing this shit for 4 years. Now all of a sudden you got glasses, like you can see now. Stephen A gonna sue. That's what he gonna do. You don't think he can fight? Well, he might not be able to fight, but he's strong now. He ain't weak. He a big dude, 6'9", 250, 260. He might not be, but he could, you know, he play football. He's a hell of an athlete. So I don't think Stephen A messing with that. To be honest with you, you know, especially with those boxing videos out there. Shay probably burned all his little pillowcase and bed sheet. Yeah, I just find it amazing. Now they're saying all the things that we've been saying, you know. But we saying it because it's the truth. They only saying it because they mad. He could chicken wing. Overhand slap. Some people think Ron can knock out Mike Tyson. I seen that meme. That meme was nasty, bro. He went last 2 minutes with Mike Tyson. Shay be bumping and grinding and oh man, where's that smoke on Delonte with? Oh man, y'all getting deep into this stuff. Y'all crazy. I ain't reading that shit yet. Yeah, but I think I find it interesting though. It's like, dude, you didn't want to. You found it offensive that people were comparing people to Jordan and Kobe of this era. But then you went and compared Giannis. You did the exact same shit. You compared Giannis. And keep in mind, bro, they're the ones who bringing up the GOAT conversation. It's them. So yes, when you're calling yourself the GOAT, you're gonna be compared to other players, older players. And every time you pass a milestone, just like he said, When I pass a milestone, it's gonna say it's my name's gonna be up there with Jordan's, and so therefore you're gonna be compared. That's how that shit works. So, but you could throw Giannis in there and completely disrespect the whole league. It's just it's amazing. The gaslighting is amazing. Yeah, when they give him two punches. Yeah, I don't know what Stephen A. Stephen A. His fighting stance looked like a Street Fighter character's fighting stance. And then about to get knocked out. You like Giannis modestly shut it down. What did Giannis say? I ain't see Giannis' response on that. Now, I think like you should have that belief in yourself, like, oh, I could compete against those guys. But to come out and say that is a little is arrogant. He's trying to play it down like he doesn't care about Americans about the GOAT debate very much in regards to his legacy. But that's the thing. Like he may care about it, and I'm sure he works hard. But at the end of the day, it don't matter who's the GOAT. It really don't, bro. It really don't mean nothing. It's a fake title. It doesn't exist. The title doesn't exist. People make up the title to give to the player who they think is most fitting, but it's not a real title. So you're chasing nothing, bro. That's why Jordan don't bother with that shit. He says, I, didn't get a chance to compete against those guys because it's all about competition to him. You know, you can't prove who's better than who. You're never gonna play against them. And Kobe was chasing that too, but as he got older, he found out that it didn't matter. He thought it mattered while he was playing, and he chased it and chased it. And chased it. Then he was like, you know what? I'm chasing opinions. I'm chasing bullshit. Because at the end of the day, everybody's gonna have their own criteria. Everybody's gonna have their own opinion on what the goal is. You might as well just forget about this shit, bro. You're driving yourself crazy. You're backstabbing a lot of people to achieve this goal. And at the end of the day, a lot of people are still gonna choose Michael Jordan or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar or Kobe Bryant or whoever they got as the GOAT. You're not you're not changing anybody's mind by doing all this other shit. So your fans that rock with you, guess what? They gonna say, hey, longevity, he's the all-time leading scorer. He did this, he did that, the MVPs, the finals appearances, and that's cool. And you should be happy with that. Instead of trying to control people's lists, Rich Paul go over there arguing people's top fives on your behalf. Like it's just bullshit, bro. Like you get mad because niggas don't have you in their top five. It's their top five, nigga. They don't have to have you. It's insane. It's insane, bro. But I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all stopping by. I figure I'd do a live stream on the Behind the Best Sports Network, man. I haven't really been over here in a while, in a minute. I've been busy trying to do a lot of things um, on the side, especially with my channel. Uh, they try to convince the newer fans. Yeah, yeah. But I appreciate y'all, man. Hopefully the cap will stop, but it won't. Um, it's going to continue. We just gotta embrace it. Um, yeah, good shit, J. Cool. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all stopping by. Salute, shout out to J. Cool. Y'all check out J Rock Sports Talk. Subscribe to him, and subscribe to Big Dog Talk Sports Behind the Bench Sports Network if you haven't already. And there's also another guy I've been checking out, Jay Boyks. Right, go check out his channel. It's all one word, Jay Boyks. He's got some good content. He's passionate about the about basketball and Mike and Kobe and things like that. So go check out his his live, support the page. But shout out to the best crew: Rashad, Kelvin, JB, Big Dog Talk Sports, and me, Kobe Bryant Film. Peace.